Okay, folks, today we're going to talk about setting up a goal in Google Analytics 3, which is the Universal Analytics version, that is compatible with and will work with Google Analytics 4. And the reason we want to do this is because obviously Google Analytics 4 is now the default, and it is the version of Google Analytics that Google said they're only going to be working on this one from now on, other than security fixes to the old one. As we're all of us will have to go. That said, there's still a lot being developed on it, and we're going to hear more, I'm sure, at the Google Marketing Platform event coming up soon. As I say, this is the end of May 2021. But for now, we want to build our goals in Universal Analytics that are compatible with Google Analytics 4. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll flip around here. Okay, so first thing we need to do is take a look at our goals in Google Analytics. In this case, I want to track Amazon clicks from my website to Amazon, because I have some books out there that I want to sell. But again, we can set a goal up for just about anything. You'll notice right now that I have a goal set destination. We don't want to use destination goals anymore in Google Analytics 3. We want to only use event-based goals. Even if we know the page that we're going to, we want to move these to event goals. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's call this Amazon Click. And again, no more destination goals. Switch to an event goal. I'm going to hit continue. And now we're going to call this an Amazon link. And we're going to say the action on it is a click. So an Amazon click. And if we specify a value, obviously that will come through. So I'm going to hit save on this. And now I've set up the goal in Google Analytics. It's not receiving any data yet. It doesn't know to do anything, but is now listening for events as opposed to listening for reaching a certain page. Next, I'm going to go into Google Tag Manager. Tag Manager is where all goal configuration, sending of data should be now. No more using destinations in Google Analytics. Now everything goes in Tag Manager. So I'm going to create a new, let's create a trigger first. Because remember, in Tag Manager, a trigger is saying to Tag Manager, hey, pay attention to this thing. And then a tag is, hey, Tag Manager, do this thing. So it's got to listen. It's got to know what to listen for first before it knows what to do. And I'm going to go ahead and let's delete this previous one because I'm pretty sure it is outdated. Could not delete. All right, let's just go ahead and modify it then. And I want to track a click that matches a regular expression. And we have amzn.to, which is the Amazon affiliate program. And this pipe here is the amazon.com. To make this easier, one of the reasons why we have these backslashes is because these are regular expressions. I think we can just simply shorten this here like so. So a link that contains Amazon or a link that contains AMZN. I want to fire this trigger, right? I want to tell Tag Manager, hey, do the thing. Now, if I happen to have, for example, links to blog posts or things that had the word Amazon in it and I had a link in those pages, this trigger would still fire. So I'd want to make sure that that was not the case. If that was the case, then I'd want to put back that Amazon.com there. But I'm pretty confident in my website that that's the case. We also are choosing a regular expression where we're ignoring the case. So capitals, lower cases, etc. It does not matter. Let's go ahead and hit save. Okay, so now I've got a trigger that says, listen for this thing. Next, I need a corresponding tag that knows what to do. So let's go ahead and create a new tag. I'll call this GA3, because we want to specify anytime we're creating goals in Google Analytics, we want to specify, is it GA3 or GA4 now? GA3 Amazon link click goal. Go ahead to my tag configuration here. Universal Analytics, which is the old version of GA. This is an event. Hey. I'm going to choose my setting variable, right? Because that's my website. And I want to specify now that it's my Amazon engagement trigger. And in my event, this is what we said, this is an Amazon click. So this part here should match what we put in Google Analytics 3. So we're in good shape here. I'm going to hit save. And now we publish our changes. Always do this part, otherwise nothing works. So that's the process for setting up a goal, even if it's a destination goal, that for GA3 that is compatible with GA4. Now you may be asking, well, how does this work? Like, how does where's the GA4 part? Well, we didn't do that, but we can do that now. So the trigger is the important part. The trigger is going to be the same whether or not it is GA3 or GA4. For the GA4 version of this goal, we're going to call this GA4 Amazon link click conversion, because they're not called goals anymore, they're called conversions. Again, exact same trigger, so we have to do half the work because we've already defined that trigger. And now we set up our GA4 event. So our event, we select our configuration tag, and we call this something like Amazon link click. Right? So that's the event name that it's going to send. If I want to specify something like a value, I can specify it here. Like I call it like a value of $1 or something like that as an extra parameter, but you don't have to do that. And obviously you should do that with actual numbers, not something you're just making up. And you can add in properties and all sorts of additional stuff in here if you want to. But this is the important part. The Amazon link click here is the name of the event that you need to specify in GA4 for the conversion. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this and publish this now. And now, if people are clicking on these links and stuff like that, then in GA4, I could go in and look at convert events, find my Amazon link click event, and then toggle on, yes, this is a conversion, and that will be tracked as a conversion. So that's the process of setting up a goal in Google Analytics 3 that is compatible with, as makes setup easier for setting up the same kind of goal or conversion in Google Analytics 4. Your goal, sorry, terrible pun, is to look at your list of goals in GA3 and get rid of, well, not get rid of, convert anything that is a destination into an event, so that you are ready for GA4, and it's a lot easier to get up and running. I would strongly suggest that you do an audit, convert those other types of goals, the ones in here that are destinations, into events, and get started with that tracking now in Google Analytics 4, so that you have the data, right? Even if you're not going to use GA4 as your primary source of analytics, because it does have a bit of a learning curve, you should at least be gathering the data so that it's ready for analysis someday when you're ready. So that means installing GA4 on your website. That means setting up your goals and things like that. Give this a shot. If you have questions about this, hop on over to the free Slack group we have. Go to trustinsights.ai/analytics for marketers, and you can get to talk with other folks, 1,700 of them, about your experiences with GA3 and GA4. And of course, if you need help with this, go to trustinsights.ai and go to contact. I'm more than happy to talk about doing it for you. Thanks for watching. Hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Need help making your marketing platforms, processes, and people work smarter? Visit trustinsights.ai today and learn how we can help you deliver more impact. Oh, hey, you're still here. How about some more videos to watch? And if you like what we have here, please like and subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button and the bell. Thanks. More videos?